Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from North Bridge Oval. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for North Bridge Oval, Sydney Olympic and Bulls FC Academy in about 9 minutes from now on a overcast day. Good afternoon and welcome to Northbridge Oval as Bulls FC Academy take on Sydney Olympic in match week 23 of the NPL Women's New South Wales. Nicholas Kutniak with you. Looking forward to this game. Northbridge Oval, as I said, is the venue. And Bulls FC Academy, well, they are on top of the tree this season. A good year it's been for them. Last week they had a draw against Manly at Cromer Park after a string of 3 wins on the bounce. While Sydney Olympic, they are on 11th and they lost last week against Newcastle. A week prior they defeated Spirit 4-2. Lineups for both sides, starting 11 in Bulls FC Academy. It will be Namoto, the goalkeeper, 1. Gray in 5. Hogarth, Scott 6. Valletta in 8. That's Cordia. Tamira Souza in 10, playing a 100th game for Bulls. Naimi in 11, Melly 12, Phillips 14, Coco DeCipio 16, and Dos Santos in 17. Ferris is in 18. For Olympic, their starting 11. The goalkeeper today will be in Grove, the 31. In 4, it's through Stanton in 6, Wenham in 8, Fernandez in 10. Borromeo in 11, Lishak in 12, Yatum in 14, Gordon 23, Bowman 26, and Price is in 40. So not too far away from kickoff as we start NPL Women's Sunday afternoon football. And a glorious afternoon it's going to be of football. You can sit on the couch and watch it all on Football New South Wales on YouTube. As I said, we've got some cracking games coming up. This one I'm looking forward to seeing how this Bulls side go. As I said, top of the tree at the moment. Wants to hold that top spot in the competition. Coco DeCipio expecting a big game from her. Same as Souza, as I said, playing her 100th game for the club. But a really good lineup today here, Bulls FC Academy. Olympic, looking forward to seeing how Wenham goes. Same as Sarah Yatum is a very sharp player on her day. So, the rain has gone away, which is a good thing. We're about to get hit about half an hour to an hour ago, but it's cleared away for a moment. And we are underway here at Northbridge Oval. Bulls defending the right of screen in the first half. The ball goes out touching Bulls last. Nearly couldn't get any control on that. In that situation, as Olympic no control either from Wenham. Throw will be taken by Melly. Coco DeCipio, former Apia player. This ball comes back to Gray. It's Wenham. Price couldn't control. Souza. It's a pass on to the right. A little bit too much on at the end to get the control she was needing. Trying to get the touch on it. Didn't quite work. Richard Phillips. On that right side. Olympic. Gordon played it forward, but it's been won. Here's a chance from the Bulls, but again, Phillips couldn't exactly squeeze past Grove. Bowman. It's touched out. Santos touching that one. Headed down by Hogarth Scott. Play back from Stratton. Touch on two by Bowman. Again, they've got to try to work it out in their own area. It's been turned over. Again, Phillips works it back inside. So it was Naimi before. I should mention, not Phillips on that right side. My apologies. As the ball was played across by through. She couldn't get to it, Naimi. This is Lishak. Ball comes back eventually to Gordon. Now Grove. On the right side to through. Phillips trying to get to it. Neither could Souza. Ball comes back from Gordon. Grove. Headed. Eventually the ball goes out. Touching Olympic last. Millie. So this will be Naimi. Naimi spinning around. Souza. Now Woodham has possession. Stratton couldn't do much initially. But still Olympic have it. Fernandez working it to her left. Olympic now looking for the cross inside, touching off. Ball's coming back to the keeper, Namoto, who bowls it down to her left. On this left side, it's Phillips. Phillips works it inside. Good pressure by Olympic as now it's Valletta. Scipio slips. Gets back up. Wenham has possession but loses it. Hogarth Scott. And the foul's called for Bulls. Gemma Ferris works it into the area, goes over the top. Ian couldn't find the target. Scipio on that right side. Olympic will set up again from the back. Gordon working it forward. Millie couldn't get it. Souza did. Phillips. Now Ferris on halfway. Works it forward. And the ball goes out for an Olympic goal kick. Ball comes back to Grove. Wenham loses possession. Santos couldn't control it. Ball comes back to Grove. Grove goes to her left. Gordon working it on. Ball skyward, Mike Gordon. Yatum been turned over, but foul will be called for Bulls FC Academy. And Sheridan now, referee in charge this game today. Okay, to Scipio. Onside according to the linesman. It's Phillips. No real control there for Valletta. Wenham has possession. Yatum couldn't do much with it. Garth Scott got the pass on. Millie couldn't control. Now it's in possession for Naimi. Foul will be called again for Bulls. 30 yards from goal. On this right side. Ferris. Take the set piece. And Ferris works it into the slot. Grove leaps, gets it. Now bowls it over to Gordon. So Olympic looking to build down this left channel. And couldn't get to it. Yatum tried a decent ball that didn't quite work as Souza worked it forward. Touched by Naimi. Does touch off Olympic last. Will be a throw on the far side of the ground, the scoreboard side of Northbridge Oval. Beautiful facility, I'm going to say. Really lovely view from where we are. Top of the concourse area, if you want to call it that. Well, gee, she got herself in a bit of bother here, Petra Phillips, because of the situation. As Olympic will play it out for a throw. The ball drops down. Valletta. Claudia Valletta. Ball goes out for a throw on this near side. Throw taken quickly by Bowman. Played around by Valletta. It's going to be turned over. Wenham again. Wenham again. Works it to her left. Olympic sizing up here. Ball dropped back. Price eventually has it. Bowman. Skying it high and wide. Ball drops back here. Grove. Souza. Souza. Couldn't skin a pass on. Through. Baxter working it down the left. Couldn't get to it at the end. Lushik. Olympic again. At possession. Souza wins it. Couldn't threat the pass on initially. Here's a shot. Not exactly the one they were looking for. Keke DeCipio as that bird just flew across. Jeez, it was very close to where we were. Like, literally. Real touching distance is now. I don't know why that means anything. Billy plays it out. Olympic will have a throw on the scoreboard side. Olympic with Grove to boot it forward. Shy of the halfway. Yatum trying to get to it. Played back and then across it was from Bowman. Eventually fettled forward by Fernandez, but it's going to bounce towards the keeper, Namoto. Will quickly bowl it down. The ball's going to go back to Namoto. He's going to work it to her left. And here's Valletta. Valletta now works it up the line. Ball skims across to Dos Santos. As it will be a Bulls FC ball. Foul called about 5 inches from this sideline. Price lobbed it up for Olympic. Trying to go forward again here, Olympic. Both sides trying to hold court. Petra Phillips got the pass on. Now it's Dos Santos. Phillips looking for it. Phillips works it to her right. And spinning around here. Souza beats the target initially. Tamirez. And now it's back to a shot that goes wayward by Phillips. And stopped by Grove. Olympic again, looking to build. On the left side. For Remo. Can she offer up for her side today? As Bowman works it over halfway. Yatum's now going to run onto it. Yatum. She looked to work it back inside. She does so. Initially get to it as the ball is built back. Olympic still have a chance. Wenham has possession again. She'll work herself to Yatum. Yatum played it straight to Valletta, who touched it on to Gray, and Gray now sends the ball on that Naimi's never going to get to. Rover's going to stop it for Olympic. And now they're going to have possession in their own third. Sydney Olympic, most of the ball so far. Bowman has it, works it short. It's been touched off. Valletta, worked by Claudia, is now. Here they come again, Bulls. This is Souza. Works the ball on. Petra Phillips won't get to it. And stopped by Grove. Ball comes back to Grove. Now it's through. Baxter. On halfway. Yatum played it back. Through. Gordon. Through has to play it back. Again, Olympic. Their own 18-yard. Oh, that was a little bit of hairy-carry. Grove was able to push it forward. Dos Santos, no control. Looking for the handball, not coming. Hannah says no. There's the Olympic through Yatum. Olympic have had most of the possession in this game. This right side to Stratton. He did deviate off Gray, and then eventually pushed away by Hogarth Scott. As I said, a good crowd here tonight, or this afternoon rather. The ball goes out. As I said, it's been a wet old weekend in Sydney town. Today is not as bad. It's still overcast at the moment in some parts of the ground. It's blue in others. Ball goes into the 18-yard box. Naimi couldn't get to it. Still, the ball's able to push it away. Dos Santos won't get to it. The ball goes out for a throw. On that far side of the grounds. Ball will come back to Gordon. And now it's through, who is over halfway. Baxter, a low, nice ball to Stratton. Stratton, the ball did go out. It's called by the linesman. This side of the grounds. Yatum. At the back here, Bulls trying to hold possession. Valletta. Now Petra Phillips. Set up is on again. Santos into the area. We'll have to get a cross in. It was too short. Phillips is never going to get to it. It's played down by Fernandez, by Olympic, but still alive. Scott had a shot that bounced off. It goes back to Gray, who chest control and then trying to flip it up. Yatten was pressuring and gives away the foul. Olympic not happy with the call. Referee Sheridan has called it straight away.
Watch the runners in behind.
Been taking this set piece. Ferris drives one over the bar. Maybe a little bit too excited, expecting something out of it. Not to be. No, they can set up on their day. Comes back for it, Gray. Includes played out by Olympic. Price. Spin arounds by Fernandez. Check played it forward to Barimo. Barimo has now been turned over. Santos has possession. Santos trying to work herself in the area. Good defence by Gordon, but still there's a cross that comes in. Ball does bounce around, and it will be a goal kick. Phillips. Santos couldn't get to it. Grove was able to work it to her left. Ball comes back eventually to through. Still, Ball's looking for something. Petra Phillips, no control. So Fernandez. Ball that was never going to see any blue and white. Come back to Nomoto. You can hear the call by the coaches there, not happy with the play. Dos Santos. Price plays it out. Amy now needs to cross in. Does touch off Olympic. Again, that was nearly a hairy moment. The ball does go out for a throw for Bulls. "22 minutes into this contest. No score on the board. delivered forward. Still not too much chagrin by Stratton. Still control by Yatum. Gray will go back. Now it's Ferris. Phillips can't get to it. Yatum. Foul will be called. No, it won't. On the side, getting a foul out of that. Hennessy continues. Now it's eventually called an Olympic ball. So now it goes to through. It works it to her left. Price. Through. Bowman. Again through. And Wenham gets possession. She loses it after that ball from Bowman. The pressure that's building up by this Bulls side that continues during the course of this game. It's Borromeo. Eventually it will be a throw for Olympic. Yatum back. Through will have possession from Gordon. Back to Gordon. Chloe. Play it back to through. Ball's going to have some pressure here. This would really hurt Olympic because they keep on playing it back and it's a bit hairy-carry for my liking at the moment. As Borromeo, I should say, won't get to it. Ball will go out. Games this weekend in this competition. Sydney University and Macarthur University at 5 p.m. Apia and Northern Tigers at Lambert at 5. Wanderers and Spirit at Wanderers at 5. Stingrays and University of New South Wales at Macedonia Park at 5. Rangers and Jets at Popondetta at 5. And Gladesville and Manly at Christie Park at 5:10. CP. Olympic trying to get the pass inside. Stratton. The advantage called by the referee. Souza. And now Price. Romeo. Now the ball's going forward, Souza. Again, this is Dos Santos. Good ball. He's not going to get to it. It will be Lushak who did play it out, though. Very close to the corner. As again, Bulls trying to work it into the area. It's been played back from through. Now it's a chance. It drops back. And at the end, not the best of efforts for Coco DeCipio, but in fairness, she was on an angle and it was pretty much going to be one of the wonder strikes if she got that. If she got that. Would have been one of the greatest wonder strikes in the world. Not to be. Through. Pressure again by Phillips. Through to Bowman. Bowman back to through. Now it drops down. This is Wenham who's got possession. Spinning around. Olympic with Price now. Price. Romeo on the left. Yatum's on a run. Wenham's in the middle. Same as Price. Price. the end. It's been turned over. Bulls again looking to go forward. Dos Santos again. Phillips back to Dos Santos. Now Sousa. Sousa plays it on. Phillips, a chance! Great work again by Baxter through. Puts the body on the line to knock it away. And it will be a corner. So, they'll set up here for a chance to get the goal they have been working for. They're going to go short here. No, it's going to be a long one by Naimi. And the punch couldn't work from Grove. Fernandez, I think, gets a touch on that, so it will be a corner on the far side. There's a goal coming. Yatum has a quick chat to her coach. Naimi. It's going to be an outswinger. Header! And that is just one you wish that would have been able to just scroll down underneath. It couldn't quite. Gray hitting the top of the netting. It looks like some celebrations already in the works. Sunday sessions are well and truly happening at the moment here at Northbridge. Also good to see some dogs here today. A retired greyhound. I don't know the other breed, my apologies. He's enjoying it anyway. I can tell a greyhound from a mile away, don't worry. Grove now. Works this one up to halfway. Headed down by Dos Santos. It's played back from Lishak. And then it's Grove who works it up. Headed down by Hogarth Scott. Bounces around. Again through, we'll get to it. Drops Gray. Couldn't quite get the control first time. She played it back. Yatum was trying to win it. She couldn't quite. Now it's still alive here. Hogarth Scott. Side. Just couldn't get what they were looking for. It was Coco Mississippi under the situation that was trying to play it forward. Scott just watching her milling around here on this left side. She wants possession as now it's Dos Santos on the right. This is in Millie. Naimi trying to work it back to Phillips. Now it's worked forward by Grove. Comes down an Olympic again, looking to build this one. This is Gordon. Grove. Winham. And the ball goes out. Bulls throw. Phillips. Millie. Ferris will have possession again. Great. Running on now, Coco DeCipio. She'll get to it. Coco trying to flick it inside. Yeah, it's going to be called offside. So it'll be an Olympic ball. Flag well and truly up. Now Gray. Yatum. Ball comes back now for Bowman. Through, it's been turned over. Naimi finds support. Dos Santos, not the shot she was looking for as Grove bowls one down. They're going to set up once again here. Shack working it forward. Down by through, but it's been turned over. Souza works it to the left. Valletta up the line. No control again by Kiko DeCipio. Ball goes out, skewed out by through. So ball will go back to Grove. So no score here. A game that hasn't quite lived to many heights yet. There's been some chances. The last 10 minutes, Bulls have taken control of this, really. Olympic have been setting up early in this first half, but then the Bulls have now had their fair share. Ball now works across to Gordon. And Gordon will work it down the left channel. Shack coming back, Gordon. Now ball bounces. And yep, called straight away. Mio not happy with the decision by Hannah Sheridan, but she's made the call. So about 15 yards in from halfway. Can Gemma Ferris set one up here? It's into the slot. It's headed by Price. Valletta knocks it forward. Played down by through. Now, there's a sausage dog behind us. As this is Phillips. It's been turned over. But still Bulls looking to try to set something. Bowman worked it on. That's Yatum back. And now through. Utilising Grove, who sets sail to halfway. Header by Valletta. And then another header down by Kiko DeCipio. Valletta up. Yatum. And eventually out. So, Valletta to take the throw. Outside the area, Santos, and now it's Price. I should say Price, I should say Phillips. I've got Price in my head. Picture Phillips on that situation. Now is Stratton. Now it goes across to Yatum. No control by Wynnum on that situation. Scipio tried to push it forward. Yatum taking down the challenge, foul called. Going Olympics' way. So Bowman through. Being turned over. Naimi. Now they'll try to set themselves. Millie's ball didn't quite work. Santos tried to work it to the right, but again the setup probably wasn't as swish as you would want it to be as Olympic play it out. Leshek in that situation. Is now nice ball in. Souza just couldn't square herself up. But they're going to get the corner for their troubles. Swinger taken. Ferris. Yatum's got it. Boots it up to halfway. On the run is Stratton. The ball goes out. halfway. Hit it up in the sky by Bowman. Now it's Wynnum. Now it goes back to Fernandez. Eventually, Bowman, and that ball didn't quite work from Fernandez. It's been turned over. Phillips, and overrunning was Valletta. That's very important for Bulls to just keep on winning in terms of this premiership chase. Only a point away in first grade. And of course, Stingrays only 2 points back from Bulls. The Rangers still 3 points away. So you look at it, it's a very, very cluttered top four. Remember, University of New South Wales still a chance to make that final four. Even Manly are still scooting around. Now Gray works it back inland. And the Bulls going to tiptoe around. It's back to Gray. Gray now slides a pass on. Petra Phillips has got it. Now Petra Phillips was able to find support. That ball on for Melly. And eventually he stopped down by Grove. Got sidetracked because the little sausage dog got excited with the big dog that was walking by. Not a care in the world, the woolly dog. The ball goes out for a throw. Valletta takes it. Coco De Scipio lost possession. Ball comes back to through. Now it's Grove. Grove now sets it down to Price. Price plays it back. And this is Bowman across the face. Last time these two sides met, it was 5-1. Bulls at Peter Moore. At the moment, it's a nil or scrap. Both sides just feeling each other out still. I say feeling each other out still. Anyway, still plenty of time in this one. Bowman works it up to the middle. Was flicked across by Stratton. Stratton. In turn, Phillips. Keep on saying Stranton. It is Stanton. My apologies. I'm putting an R on my team list. Now, ball goes out. Will be a corner on that far side. Wynnum, short ball. And again, take the shot. Decides to work it low. Here's Price. And fiddled out by Bulls, and will be another throw on this near side. Bowman throws, comes back to through. Back on halfway. Through now will work it back into the centre. This is Gordon. Now it's across to Lushak. Back to Gordon. Now it's through. Ball's worked across. This is Bowman. Bowman now works it up. And again, this is for Wynnum. Wynnum now goes herself. Tries to get a pass on. Stanton's there. Stanton works it back inside. Ball will be played out by Bulls, but well, out. Stanton was quick as a whippet. Eventually, the ball was worked back across. Wishak found support. And a ball by through that goes out for a throw on this near side. Valletta take the throw. Price worked it on, Wenham on this situation. Fernandez back. Now through. Who's got to the game from Gordon. Wenham works it back to Bowman. Now Yatum. Ball comes back to Grove. Worked up by Gordon. Now Price is on a run. Gray was on her. And the ball's played out by Gray and will be a corner. Wenham take the corner. Low ball to Yatum. Back to Wenham. Now who will take a wide shot. Trying to find the target really. Fernandez on the back post. It didn't quite work. So we approach injury time in the first half. Score is 0-0 between Bulls FC Academy and Sydney Olympic. Throw is taken. Hit it down by Fernandez. Now it's through. Gordon trying to work it forward. Controlled by Wenham. Now it's Millie. Richard Phillips. Naimi on this right side. Naimi now works herself into the area. Works the ball in, but nobody at the back post. Was never to get to it, really. Grove works it over halfway. Up to halfway, not even over. So as they drop short, I suppose. Bowman now delivers a ball that's going to be controlled by Gray. It's played out by Valletta. Price. Valletta's ball back to Gray, who again skews it. Now Price has it, works it to the left. Outside the area, Olympic trying to work it in. Zamio was there, but won't get to it, and Namoto thinks tapped it out, and will be a corner before the break. In by Wenham, it's headed down, through, and handball call is made. Olympic were calling it straight away, and Hannah had to make the call. Sheridan says yes, it is. So Wynnum to take this. She's against Namoto. Which way will she go? For the break, Wenham moves in. Wenham gets it. 1-0 Olympic lead before the break. And right on the whistle to be exact. So half-time, it's 1-0. Olympic leading this one. Can they keep it up is the question. We'll find out on the other side. It's half-time here at Northbridge Oval. Olympic lead, Bulls, 1-0. Back at Northbridge, half-time, 1-0 Olympic lead, Bulls FC Academy. A penalty converted by Alyssa Wenham to make it 1-0. The handball in the box by Bulls. Second half about to start. Waiting on the signal. Yatum gets us back underway. Wenham beats Phillips. Now Price works it on to her left. Romeo back. Leshak. Ferris. Souza comes back. And now Millie worked it forward. It was won by Price. Fernandez, and it's been turned back to Price. Down this left side. Romeo, and then the touch on by Yatum. Ferris trying to work it wide to her right. The ball goes out for a throw on this near side. Olympic starting the pressure in the early stages of this second half. Ball comes back to halfway. Gordon. Through. Back to Gordon. Gordon working it forward. Price. Back to Gordon. Works it to her right. Again, Gordon will boot it forward. It's through. It's taken the skivvy off, so to speak. Maybe compression shirts or whatever. Oh, I call it the skivvy still. I've always said it though, I would prefer, as now Bulls FC Academy, go forward here. Phillips is in the middle. As Gordon was able to flick it off, but it's time to go wider. They were looking for Naomi, I think. That was the target. Bulls, but the point I was going to make, I prefer a proper long sleeve shirt. I know that the compression shirts are the way to go now, but yeah, the long sleeve, I yearn for the days when they had those. Naomi, short ball, back corner. Glitter worked it back to Naomi as foul's been called. So they're going to set up again here. Chance for Bulls FC Academy to get one just after the break. Trailing by 1-0. Valletta takes it. And the save is made by Grove. Ball goes over halfway. Yatum will try to get to it. Goes over the top of Hogarth Scott. Gray gets back, or I should say rather getting back is Millie to play it out. The great conditions are back though. Looking on that southern side of the ground. We do broadcast from the northern side here at this venue. Ball goes out. Throw taken by Leshak. Yatum. The ball did go out, so it will be a goal kick. Now will be taken at the 6-yard box. Moto side looking to really get going. What you should note is ball comes back to Phillips. Now we see foul called. Play continues. Referee wants to call it back to the mark. Same before Namoto's side because she's off the field, Taylor's on. As that, yeah, looks like it's going to rain again. So just wanted to confirm that Taylor's on the field now, so substitution goalkeepers has been called. So as Ferris works it over the bar, will be a goal kick. Made a substitution, Bulls FC Academy. Moto done for the game. And on the field is Lily Taylor. It's taken down. The challenge was Souza. That was a rough old one at the end. As we expect the rain to come again here. Outside the box, and this is taken. So Ferris on this one again. She works it in, punched away by Grove. Now the cross comes in by Phillips, but the save again by Grove. So now the ball is dropped forward. A rainbow in the background too here at North Bridge Oval. Olympic trying to spin around. Wenham's got possession. She works it across. Yatum couldn't control initially. And the ball will be played out eventually. It's actually going to stay in the field of play. I was shocked about that. Naimi's got possession once again from Dos Santos. Now Naimi going forward. She beats Gordon. Naimi now works herself towards the edge of the area. Will cross it in. Oh, headed away. Got herself in a spot there. Bowman then was taken down. She'll get back up. She'll be okay. But what about that? That should have been a goal for Keke Scipio. Lovely work by Bowman. Corner's taken. The header by Gray skews to the left. Ball goes out for a goal kick. As you probably notice, that rain that's coming in from that side is going to bucket here shortly because you can't see any of the buildings now. It's starting to get harder to see on that side of the ground. And the rain is coming. Rain is coming. Bound to happen. Now outside the area, Valletta works it in from that set piece. Ball drops back here, couldn't be controlled by Millie. Eventually goes out. So this rain, as I said, is coming in basically at us. opponent was going to be on a run, but it's been called back. So now the ball worked on Naimi. Naimi's got it again for Dos Santos. Naimi works it into the middle. Melly couldn't get to it. Phillips. Yatum. Naimi tried to control. Ball was played out by Lishak. As I said, where we're calling from, it is raining sideways here. And to explain what I have to do at the moment is I literally am holding an umbrella over our gear and the like. And I've got to pull the umbrella down just a bit so I can see play. Otherwise, I can't see much at all. So, goes back to Fernandez. The ball goes out from a Grove ball. Throw taken by Melly. Phillips. Wenham. Foul is called. Not happy about that, Gray. Continues to wreak havoc here at Northbridge Oval as Wenham works it into the area. Yatum won't get to it, or he's stopped off by Taylor. And the substitute goalkeepers on the field should note as well. Rizzuto, Celia Valletta, Johns, Faria and Guchon, the subs for Bulls FC Academy for Olympic. Their sub-goalkeepers Philpott, then it's Yaniakos alongside Arena, Vasilidis and Harawai. There's now a chance again. Kakanasipio drives it home. And the rescue mission starts for the Wolves FC Academy to get these 3 points. It's 1-1. Coco de Scipio. We'll go back to Taylor. Taylor works it over halfway. Ball is worked up again, initially from Gordon. No real control from through in that passage. Ball's going to go back here to the right. It's going to go out for a throw. just getting absolutely teaming down here. Absolutely bucketing us now. Good ball by Sousa and slotted home by Coco de Sepio to make it 2-1. 2-1 the score and a great goal. Coco de Sepio makes it 2. And the fans are excited. That is her 13th this season. A lucky 13 to note. And now it's 2-1 Bulls. A couple of minutes ago it was 1-0 Olympic as Price works it to the left. Lushak is pressured. Price has got it again. And now it's Borromeo trying to work it up the line. Price gets the atom ball. She crosses it in. And then it's flicked away. Through, worked it forward, but it's been played back. Through will have to get back for it. Oh no, she's given it away. And here's a chance. Oh well, Dos Santos couldn't slot it past the keeper Grove. Eventually, Through will play it forward and the ball will go out for a throw. All I can say is I'm glad that Bulls FC Academy have offered us this marquee, because if they didn't, we would have been absolutely hammered on top of us, not just sideways. But one of the great things about this marquee, everybody's scored underneath it. So we've got about 7 or 8 people right behind us. As I should say, Petra Phillips couldn't get to it. Now Sousa works it to the right. It's played out by Olympic. So Yatum works it down this right side. Not going to get it. Here's Rosamio. None of this Olympic side could believe what happened in the last couple of minutes. The way that the academy have just started to find themselves going. 2 goals to Coco de Sepio. Petra Phillips. Petra Phillips now gets a nice ball on. Here's Naimi. A chance to score. She crosses it back inside. A third was not coming. Eventually the ball goes over the bar. Well, Coco de Sepio, you know she's going to get herself in positions again here. She wants a Hattie. At the moment, not to be. Yatum now's got possession. Sarah Yatum. The ball's played out. But it will be an Olympic throw after touching off the Bulls. Millie. Throw taken. Lushak. Lushak again. It's Play back from Wenham. She's got to the game from Gordon. And it's going to do much. Wenham trying to win it. No. Now Souza did her work initially. Eventually Valletta, and then the foul on Petra Phillips. The yellow card will be given to Gordon. After that pressure that they were building, Naomi was getting a ball on us all. Could that be a handball call? No, well, referee Hannah Sheridan saying that wasn't ready. So red card's given. Gordon's been given a red card here. She's obviously said something in that transition. And she's done for the game. Chloe Gordon been red carded and she's walking into the tunnel. Ferris, and then the header down. Petra Phillips is offside. So 24 minutes of regulation time remaining in this one. Olympic. Lashak trying to work it forward. It's been won. Naomi, great work. Phillips has got it. Works it back. And now this will be played on by Millie. And then it goes on from Gray. Valletta. This will be Hogarth Scott. Trying to work it on to Coco DeCipio. Ball's worked back into the middle. Naomi can't get to it. She will second effort. Naomi now trying to beat a target in Lashak. She will cut back inside. And now the ball goes back. As it continues to rain here as it will be cleared down. Eventually worked back inside. The flag is up for offside. The flag is up. Coco DeCipio is not going to get her goal. The flag was up the whole time. Fans are not happy. One of the supporters going, what are you talking about? But the flag was up straight away. I might have to do radio commentary here. I think we are having some vision issues with the rain and the water that's seeping through to the camera. So looks like I might have to go into radio style for you here. Should be okay. Looks clearer now than what it was before. Foul called. It will be Ferris with possession. Ferris now works it up to the edge of the 18-yard box. Now it's in the edge of the 6-yard to be exact, as Coco DeCipio couldn't control. Fernandez will play it away. So now the ball, Olympic losing position. Bulls FC Academy, Coco DeCipio back heel. Naomi couldn't get to it, but it has been played out by Olympic. And a cold evening it's going to be. Cold afternoon at the moment with Yatum trying to work it back. She slides the ball forward. Going to be stopped off by Taylor. Lee Taylor. You can see how cold it is. The dog to my right is really chilling, like just really experiencing the cold. As now on the halfway, Hogarth Scott's ball does bounce back, and then Ferris worked the ball forward that goes out. So it will be a throw on this near side. Taken quickly by Lashak. Then played by Fernandez and the touch to Price by Wynnum. Now the ball goes to halfway play. Down by Gray. Price will get back to it. Here's where Olympics start the build. The ball will bounce and Yatten won't get to it. So now the ball comes back to through. Fernandez. Grove back to Fernandez. Fernandez goes to through. Back to Grove. Grove now will work it sideways to Fernandez. Fernandez now. And Wynnum allows the ball to bypass her initially. The ball goes back to her eventually. Yatum couldn't get to it. Now the Academy have it on the right, Naomi. Ball skewed forward by Millie. Then Souza tried to tow it forward. Naomi's got it. Oh, good tackle. That's a solid one by Fernandez. 19 remaining in regulation time. Still 2-1. Bulls Academy. Nice ball by the Santos. And then the ball eventually goes to the right to Millie, who crosses it in. Wynnum. She's got possession. She goes forward. Does bounce off. Stanton in that situation. It's been turned over. Phillips has got it. Petra Phillips works it back inside. Santos, nice ball. Coco DeCipio, hat-trick coming. She spread it over the bar. And wide to the mark. Score remains 2-1. Wishak on this left side, it's played out. So substitution being made. Natalia and Narcos. And Narcos to come onto the field. Wynnum works it back inside. Played down by through. Ferris to the right. Now it's Millie. Back to Ferris. Over halfway. So 2-1. Bulls FC Academy leading. Is still trickling here at Northbridge Oval. Just looking at the lake at the golf course. What a beautiful facility this is. Just a beautiful venue. The view is just amazing. There's Petra Phillips. Finds it. Coco DeCipio back inside. Ball spills back to Phillips. Phillips works in the middle. The shots. There's wide of the mark by Claudia Valletta. Now, here's a chance again. Phillips has taken down. The foul will be called. It was just outside the area. A yellow card to boot. the edge of the 18-yard box. Souza, game 100 for Bulls FC Academy. Will she go for home here? This the moment. Fans will jump up and down if she gets this. She moves in over the bar. They still lead by 2-1. Bulls FC Academy, but a third goal would almost end this game to make it a 2-goal buffer. Ball's worked forward by through. Ball bouncing out. Another throw to be taken. Here's a chance once again. Santos into the middle. Phillips can't get to it. Grove won the battle. She drops it forward. Now they look to build again, Bulls. Souza. Phillips. Phillips now cuts inside. Trying to square herself up. She takes the shots. It's in. Petra Phillips. 3-1 Bulls FC Academy. Grove couldn't stop that one. And it was going home. And the Soul Cowbell that's here celebrates. The Academy getting the goal to make it 3-1. Could well end the game now. Now through, works to the right. On the field is Alyssa Hoey. So now the ball comes back. Through, down the left side. Went and worked it on. All right. Works it to the right. Chance building again. At the end, Boromeo's ball wasn't great. Souza played it back. Oh, that was a bit of hairy-carry there with Hogarth Scott. What eventually goes out will be a throw for Olympic. Down this left side, Yatum. Ball goes out. Will be a Bulls ball. Throw taken by Millie. Petra Phillips couldn't control. The ball goes out. Work by Bulls. Souza works it across. Kakita Scipio taking down the challenge. Hawaii worked it forward. It was played back by Ferris for Bulls. Now it's Taylor working it wide to the right. The ball goes out. 10.5 remaining in the contest. Regulation time. Turned over. Here's a chance for Bulls to make it 4. Goes over the bar, not to be. Santos running on. Does touch Olympic, so did touch Grove in that situation. So it will be a corner. If you just joined us, there was a red card for Gordon. Naimi to take this corner. Petra Phillips works it to the far post. It's punched away by Grove again. Dos Santos takes it again to the edge of the 6-yard box. It's saved by Grove. Grove now drops it forward. And the header goes out, so Olympic will have possession here on this left side. Chance here for Yatum. Yatum again. Can't get across in yet, Yatum. Now it's the Academy to go forward. Good work. Skilled by Naimi. Works the ball inside, bounces in position. Keke DeCipio couldn't control. Lovely work by Bowman. Now the ball by Valletta. Keke DeCipio back to Valletta. Now the ball will skew into the middle where it's stopped by through. And it's played out eventually by Gray. So again, Wyndham has been turned over. Ball goes out for a throw for Bulls. Borromeo, should say. Wyndham has been turned over again. Keke DeCipio looking to chase after this, but it will be stopped again by Grove, who clears it away. So she's on the ground at the moment here. Elizabeth Gray on the ground. She might be injured here and not be able to continue the remainder of this game. Minor games at 5 p.m. University in MacArthur. Apia Northern Tigers, Wanderers and Spirit. Stingrays and University of New South. Rangers and Jets. And Gladesville and Manly are your games this evening in this competition. Drink here as we wait for Gray. Don't know if she'll continue here. So 4.5 regulation time. Gray will continue. She'll come back out onto the field. Just waiting to be told she's good to go when we do the off and on thing. And she's back on. Kakadesipio trying to work it back. Ball did go out. So remember, Olympic are down a player. Red card by Chloe Gordon. As now this is a ball that finds Santos, who goes to Naomi on the right. She'll cut back inside. Good pressure by Yanakos. There's now a chance building. Fernandez. Nice ball on by Wynnum. Price won't get to it. It's stopped by Taylor. Taylor getting herself into position. Headed down. Yanniakos. Wenham. And now spinning around. Borromeo works it to the left. Here's Yatum. Oh, Yatum over the bar. Still a bit of time in this game. It's not completely over yet when you think about what they need to do Olympic. 2 goals to at least get a draw wouldn't be a bad situation for them. But going to be hard. They take on Apia next week. Olympic. And for Bulls, they will take on MacArthur Linwood. And the game's coming up for these two sides. Going to get the 3 points, it looks like, Bulls today. Phillips, who scored 1 goal. 2 goals today to Coco DeCipio, who was made at 13 this season. Phillips, by the by, she's got 6 goals or 7 goals now this season. As time continues to tick. Now, Dos Santos has got it. Dos Santos works it to the left. Cross will come in. Bounces around. There's Coco DeCipio. Flicks it on to Naomi. Naomi will work it back inside. Coco DeCipio, the header. And Grove will make the save. Ball comes to the right side. Romeo. The save by Taylor. Inside the last 60 seconds of regulation time. Scipio's onside here. She'll work herself into the area. She takes the shots. Hat-trick. Engaged. And she even counts it on her fingers. And the Soul Cowbell that's here will cheer him on. And Bulls make it 4-1 against Olympic. As I said, hat-trick engaged. for Coco DeCipio. A whole heap of games you can watch tonight. As Coco might be a fourth here coming up. Coco DeCipio. Gray made the save. Could have been 4 though for her. On a day that has been Bulls, especially in the second half. One another though. Kelly can't actually make the save here. That's why Ferris had to get to it. But eventually it will be Academy on the right.